All right, Corey, thank you. We're back in the chat room. Okay, we're going to be inspired today. Do you have that idea kind of percolating around in your head? You know, you're like, hey, I'm doing this, but I really want to be doing this. We're here with two women who can really help with that dream. Dhana Cohen, the co-founder of the Women's Inventorz Network, and the owner of the Mercury Method, Lara Hudson, the CEO of her own business. We've got to talk about this because, Lara, you started a brick-and-mortar business from the ground up. Such a daunting task. That's the risks involved and the scariness involved, I think, is what keep a lot of women from taking that step, but you did it.
Yeah, and you know, I'm not from a business background. Believe it or not, I'm a theater major from UCLA, so I can sell it, but I don't know if, you know, it was really difficult for me to figure out all of the nuts and bolts of a business. I think I can't stress enough writing a business plan. It's arduous, it's difficult, but you're answering so many vital questions that you need to chisel out your business structure. Ambiguity is a business killer. It was funny, we came to our banker and she had basically torn out the last 4 pages of the financials and the rest was basically in the trash. I mean, it's important for you to write it, but really those numbers are critical. And you have to know how much your business is projected to make. Like I said, there's a lot of resources out there. If you go to SBA.gov, there are templates for profit and loss templates, startup expenses templates. The resources are there for you, but you have to put in the work and actually do it.
And I bet it is a lot of work. We also want to talk about creating and marketing your own product. We see so many examples of this, even in Hollywood. You've got Bethany Frankel, who's going to be here next week because she's her new Fox show. Her Skinny Roll Margarita just like launched her into the stratosphere. Really an incredible businesswoman story, how she used her role on The Real Housewives to launch a product that's been super successful.
So successful.
Jessica Alba with The Honest Company, she kind of says, hey, this is what I want as a mom. Let me market that to other moms, you know, and that's worked out really nicely for her. So what if you have a product you think you're ready to market? What are first steps if you're not the celebrity, Jessica?
Right. Well, you know, it'd be nice if you were, but if you're
that
not,
helps.
Yeah, right. So probably the first and most important thing is to protect yourself, because there are a lot of great ideas out there, but unless you have a strong patent, and a utility patent is probably the most important. A design patent doesn't really follow the real structure of keeping you protected, and then obviously trademarking your name and getting it out there. Getting it out there first to market, and the patent is probably the most critical.
Is it disastrous if you don't go through that? Because that seems like it can be expensive, and you have to get lawyers involved, and you're not sure if your idea is going to work yet, but you say go and do that step right away.
Any time you try and create a product, it is expensive. So don't be fooled that, you know, you could probably throw $500 or $600 out there and get a product made. You really do need to protect it if you want it really to, you know, make a skyrocket to the stars.
So it's not a paranoid feeling to say, hey, someone might take your idea if it's a good one.
No, and it's so true. Many ideas have been stolen. And you know what? Friends and family, go to them. Let them see the market research that you have, and they'll tell you the truth if it's really worth spending the money.
Yeah, you need a truth serum, don't you? Because you start believing in something, you think it's going to be huge, and it's not really. Dhana Cohen, any ideas for also, as we only have a few seconds left here, but marketing, a big deal.
You know what? Video, funny enough that this is the segue, because actually even taking a product that is not video-based like Laura's and taking a video of your product, throwing it on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, that's the key.
Dhana Cohen, thank you for being here. Women's Inventorz Network, and also Lara Hudson of the Mercury Method. Thanks for sharing your insights and inspiring us all to do it. Lots of stuff out there, lots of resources that you discussed. You just got to find them and do the work.